Hello, welcome to the newest episode of the Drive Home Podcast. This is the podcast where being late might just happen twice. But that's besides the point. Let's drive this podcast to where it needs to go. I've been thinking about doing two-parters and then merging them, like I'm probably gonna do since I have the new job now. So I'm gonna do one going to work and one coming back. That way, you get a longer episode. But so in this episode, I am driving to work, and roads are not paved all that well, so I might be late to work, of all things. Because I really need to get to work on going to sleep as soon as possible. Okay, fine, it's dry or whatever. It's not snowing, so that's good. But many of the roads not as good as they could be. But I'd argue they're pretty terrible. Oh no, please see my water bottle somewhere in the back. Oh boy. Well, I might be without water today. Great. One of the more important things, staying hydrated. Can't do that. Probably. I don't know, I'll have to check when it's not so dark out. And I'm not driving. But post-Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is, so, I kind of had 3 Thanksgivings this year, which kind of feels like too much. Well, I don't know if the last one was a Thanksgiving or I guess it was turkey, so I guess. It was a Thanksgiving type meal. So, I had Thanksgiving with my mother's family first. That was fun. And then, after that, I had Thanksgiving dinner with my dad on the same night. Dad's family. Well, some of it anyway. I guess most of it. And that was pretty good. My aunt-in-law, I guess, she made what was it? It was pumpkin pie cheesecake, or pumpkin, like it was, so you know how you take the pumpkin pie, I don't want to call it filling, but the not pie crust part. So that became the cheesecake, and then I guess there's supposed to be a crust for it, and that was, that one, the crust kind of fell off, but it was still really good, and we ate the crust too. Oh, it was probably one of the best things I've ever had. One of the best, it was so good. So Thanksgiving, so those Thanksgivings were on Thanksgiving, and then I spent the rest of the weekend at my dad's. I met my future nephew-in-law or something. I don't know. Or niece-in-law. Right. That's the word. So, gosh, I don't know why. It just feels like I'm not buckled. Like, I know the buckle's there. It's like I grew thinner somehow. Or, no, it's probably the extra layers I'm wearing. But anyway, so I met my future niece-in-law, I guess. So, I guess a brief explanation, because this will take another month to come out anyway, so it'll be almost the end of the year. My dad's been, I guess going steady is probably the correct way to put it, since it's probably been like 15 years or so. But, would that be accurate? I don't know, it put me around 8, 7 maybe? I don't know. Like, long enough, right? He's been dating this one woman since for a long time, and she had 2 kids, and they're both girls. They're one of them's a year older than me, and she's the one with the child, and then the other one is a year older than that even. And we all used to hang out and go on hikes and go camping and all sorts of fun stuff. But we got busy, and I went to her wedding as well. So I got a teensy bit distracted in my brain. But yeah, so it was a good time. Finally met the baby, who is, I guess, around 9 months old now, which is pretty crazy. Like, I haven't really had the chance to hang out too much with my dad because of my job. I guess my dad's half of the people a whole lot. Because I mean, he works during the week. I mean, he's very busy during the week. Like, he's out early in the morning, and he's coming back. Like, he'll get home around 7 or 8 at night. So it's very long days for him. So I understand that, and so try to go up on the weekends, but a lot of the time I'm either supposed to help my brother get to work because he don't want to walk, and he don't want to get his license either, and then he'll just I don't know what's the word. But recently, due to wanting to hang out with my dad more and having freer weekends, I managed to go up there a couple weeks ago, which is nice. And that's when I sort of got invited to like Thanksgiving dinner at a certain time. And my brother had to work on the weekend, so he spent the first night and had Thanksgiving too there, but he missed the rest of the weekend, so he didn't get to see his future niece-in-law. Or step-niece? I don't really remember the... I mean, what is the difference between in-law... Well, because in-laws are the parents, right? I guess mother-in-law is your spouse's mom. But then, is mother-in-law the same? Or is mother... No, so... I don't know, there's this... Anyway, my future stepsister's... Well, so... My future stepsister's kid. I met her. She had this funny way of staring at people. Apparently. She stared at me a couple of times, and that was cute. They got her this little hat from someplace, and the material makes it look like it's like a rich person's hat or something. So it's like, dang. And so it's a little, it's like, it's got little like ears on top, but it's not like specifically ears. It's like this little like fuzzy hat for the baby. So cute. I sincerely do hope I'm not super late. I usually get there with time to spare, but this is gonna be cutting it close, methinks. I just went over a piece of ice or something. But anyway, so after that we went and moved some stuff around at the house, and then we had so the baby and whatever and company, the baby, the dad, the mom, I guess. It's weird saying that because I'm friends with the mother, and I was at her wedding. Very nice, but I still have pictures of it because we ended up taking a couple of pictures with me and my dad and stuff, and I don't think I really had a photo of my dad, because I don't normally take pictures of stuff. And for a long time I couldn't, because my phone just had no space. So it was really, nice. My phone, because my phone was a lot newer at that time. I mean, your phone can only ever get older, but still. Sheesh. Oh yeah, wait, no, that clock's a little slow. I am gonna be late, but the roads in Maine are terrible, and I need to remember to put that into account. But no, it was nice. We all, they had dinner and they spent the night as well at my dad's, which is where my future stepmom or something lives. Okay, I need to get out of part time and into full. You can barely see the yellow line, which in Maine, if you're unsure, there are white lines, but like for the majority, especially during winter, yellow lines are going to be your best friend, because even if there are white lines, they disappear quickly and are hard to see, and they blend in with the snow itself, of course. Because the roads don't really get plowed all that great, at least where I'm at, because I live in the woods, basically. I mean, I don't live in the woods, but like surrounded by woods. Not a city, basically. Small towns. But you know, so it was great getting to meet the baby, and then so after they spent the night, I think because I went from Thursday to Friday, and then they went from Friday to Saturday, and then on Saturday, so my dad. I don't want to say taught me how to make bacon, because I feel like I know how to make bacon. I just never really I don't know when to take the bacon off, you know? So he taught me how to do that. Also, for like safety's sake, I'm gonna put this down in the ditch down here, because I do not need to remember to keep my phone balanced while driving for a bit. But anyway, it's that afternoon we went to the third Thanksgiving, which was sort of their family, and I'd gone there a couple of times before. But I didn't really know anyone besides, the people who I really knew, I guess, which were, well, obviously my dad was there, my dad's girlfriend, I guess fiance, I guess. But if they're keeping it informal or something. So I don't know. My dad's girlfriend's kids and boyfriend / husband and baby. Those are the people I knew. But it was a big party. It was a big dinner, and there were some cool desserts. And somebody made the mistake of saying, "Here, I'll give you whipped cream. Just say when." And I made the funniest joke out of that, as one such would do. Given the opportunity, you should. You just don't say when, and you keep and they keep looking at you like you're gonna say when, right? And you just wait until it's an obnoxious amount, and then you say when. And my mom's girlfriend did that, which was hilarious. They had more whipped cream, of course, so it was fine. Like there was at least 2 cans of whipped cream. It was one of those it's foam and it comes out of like the spray, and you have to hold it upside down and like put pressure on like the nozzle thing. I don't know what people think of whipped cream as, but that's what I think of. It's it's like the light whipped cream. that comes in one of those like aerosol can kind of things. Maybe not aerosol, but like like it's like condensed air or something, at least, right? So you have to like shake it up first. I think I'm almost there. I think. Oh yeah, but yeah, no, that was a good dinner too. It was funny. There were some dogs there, and they really wanted the food, like really badly. So we had to stop them a couple of times, and then after that, I tried some new energy drink thing. I don't remember what the place it was from, but the second sister, when I wasn't married yet, she came over the day before the party. Well, the day of the party, for the Thanksgiving party on their side of the family, and so we had stuff. She brought energy drinks for everyone, and so I had maybe like 2 cups of coffee and an energy drink that morning. Pretty cool. That's it. See you next episode. Bye.